That's correct.
Okay.
No.
E-D-G-E.
No, sorry.
G-O-U-L-I-S-H.
H-A.
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
Contiguous. C-O-N-T-I-G-U-O-U-S.
Congratulations, darling. This is the National Spelling Bee champion.
Hi, it's me. I won. Just so surprising and it's great.
The 78th annual Scripps National Spelling Bee. It's unpredictable and it is tense. Often the bee comes down to not only how much they know, but how much these kids can take.
These children are practiced competitors. Many of them enjoy the limelight, they enjoy the attention. So what they're thinking about is, number one, ooh, I hope I get a word that I know. And number two, I hope I get a word that I can show off on. This year we welcome 273 competitors from all 50 United States, as well as Guam, Puerto Rico, American Samoa, the U.S. Virgin Islands, the Bahamas, Jamaica, Canada, and of course, New Zealand. The competition is sandwiched between days of entertainment and touring.
Get set, go!
What it does is it gives the kids an opportunity to meet each other and to learn about each other on a personal level, so that by the time they stand on stage, they all know that this is not one child versus another child, it is every child versus the dictionary.
I think Charlotte loved the tour today. She got to see all these things you see on TV, on her favourite programs.
Erythrophobia.
Can you please repeat it?
Erythrophobia.
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 Erythrophobia. A-R-I-T-H-R O-P-H-O-B-I-A. Disappointed, but that's okay because lots of people didn't get through. Only 97 got through out of 273.
It's an adjective.
Definition, please.
Semifactive.
Can I have the language for origin?
C-N-U and one chance.
Well, after watching it on TV for a couple of years, it's been awesome just being over here, you know, soaking up the excitement and seeing just how hard the words are that these kids can spell. And Charlotte did great, but I think it's a little bit like the America's Cup. We've got a taste for it now, but if we want a Kiwi kid to come back and win this thing, we're going to have to spend a couple of years getting them up to the standard for Washington, D.C. But of course, none of that takes anything away from Charlotte. She'll always be New Zealand's first spelling champion.
Well, it doesn't really matter because, like, I've already got this far and it's, like, pretty good. Life, yeah, it will just be normal, like it was before.
Bureaucrat, delusional, karma, stalemate, nodule, fiducie, sovereign.
Recalcitrant. R-A-C-A-L-C-I-T-R-A-N-T. fairly easy once I knew what they were.
And soon Kate will be off to represent New Zealand at the American Spelling Bee in Washington, DC.
Haven't been to the States yet. I can't wait to go though.
New Zealand's champion speller has reached the top level of the US National Spelling Bee. 13-year-old Kate Weir from Linwood High in Christchurch is the first Kiwi to make the semi-finals of the world's top spelling contest. Our US correspondent Tim Wilson is in Washington, DC, and our apologies for the poor video quality in his report.
Once just a face in a crowd of contenders, Kate Weir of Christchurch became one of America's spelling elite.
The words at this point, most adults haven't heard of them. They're very hard.
But being the first Kiwi to get through to the final 60 in this World Cup of spelling was difficult from round one.
Eeriness.
E-E-R-I-N-E-S-S. Eeriness.
The judges were unsure about Kate's accent.
With the way that her voice intonated, we were afraid maybe she had said a different letter and wanted to just listen to it again.
So they played the tape back.
You're fine.
This is the round that no New Zealand speller has ever gotten past. 286 kids will be reduced to 80.
I got over half in the written test and I got my word right, so I should have an all right chance at it.
Then, for speller number 180, the agony of waiting for her number to be called to move up to the next round.
77. 180.
They called at me and I was like, woohoo!
On to the quarterfinals. The words came thick, fast and difficult. Yes, nail-biting. Then Kate's turn. The word, sopite, meaning to put to sleep.
I thought about it and then I couldn't get any clues, so I had to take a guess.
Tomorrow, the unknown from the other side of the world will be starring in the semi-finals on US national TV. Tim Wilson, One News, Washington, DC.
Kiwi spelling ace Kate Weir has been knocked out of the American National Spelling Bee, but the Christchurch team provided plenty of drama in a competition that's kept millions spellbound.
Kate Weir fought the battle of the accents to get to this spelling Olympics. She had one plan.
Speak loudly, pronounce clearly, and do my best.
I noticed that Kate clips some of the words. She says them fast at the end. And that, that can make it a little hard. What was that?
There are around 60 spelling aces here, an audience of about 1,000, a live TV audience in the hundreds of thousands, and of course, a lot of tension. It's a tough place for a 13-year-old from Christchurch to be.
Over here, it's much, much fiercer competition because everyone really wants to be the champion.
And so New Zealand's champion was asked to spell jardiniere, a large round ceramic pot.
Jardiniere. Then they paused for ages, and I was just thinking, this can't be happening again.
So they replayed the tape.
G-A-R.
Not helpful.
Ask her to say the first letter again.
G.
One more time.
G.
Give us another word that starts with that letter, please.
Giraffe.
Seeing all the sights in Washington, half the world away from where I live, it's so worth it.
She may not have won, but in staying strong as the pressure mounted, Kate Weir showed winning Kiwi style. Tim Wilson, One News, Washington, DC.